My name is Eleanor. I work as a doctor. I am not a young woman. I am older than 67 years. Many people say my long work life is my strength. One day, something unusual happens. A man comes into my clinic. He says, "Doctor, I am sick." I look at him carefully. I ask him what hurts. He answers, "I feel weak. I feel tired. Something is not right." His face looks full of worry. He thinks he has a serious disease, but in my heart, I feel it may be something different. Still, I give him some medicine. I say, "Take this. It will help you." He agrees. He takes the medicine. He walks out. I think the case is closed, but I am wrong. The next day, he returns. He says, "Doctor, your medicine did not help me." I feel surprised. Usually, medicine works quickly. Why not now? I ask again, "Do you still feel bad?" He answers, "Yes, I feel the same. Nothing has changed." My head fills with thoughts. Why is his body not getting better? Is the problem in his body or in his life? I give him different medicine. I tell him to rest. I believe now he will improve. But inside, I feel something is strange. He goes again. I sit and think, will he come back, or is this story over? After some time, he returns again. He says, "Doctor, I am still sick. These pills do nothing. I feel pressure between us. He thinks I am not doing well. I think he is not telling me everything. Who is correct?" I try to speak calmly. I say, "David, sometimes pills are not enough. Sometimes we need to see deeper." He moves his head. He says, "I only want to be cured." His words hit my mind. A cure? For what? For a sickness that is not there, or for a life that is too heavy? Now I stand in front of a hard question. If he is not sick, then what is his real problem? If I find the truth, will he accept it? Or will he leave me and never return? David comes again. This is his third visit now. His face looks very tired, but his voice is strong. He says, "Doctor, I cannot live like this anymore. The medicine does nothing. I need the truth." I hear him clearly. His words are full of pain. I know I cannot give him more pills. Something inside me says, "Stop. This is not right." I look at him and say, "David, tell me more. Tell me about your daily life." He looks surprised. He says, "My life? Why does that matter? I am here because I feel sick." I reply, "Yes, but sometimes sickness is not only in the body. Sometimes it starts in the mind or the heart." He stays quiet for a moment. Then he starts talking. "I work every day. I wake up early. I sleep very late. My phone never stops. My boss calls me at night. My clients want fast work. I drink a lot of coffee. I miss meals. I am always under pressure." I listen to him closely. Every word helps me see clearer. Now I understand. His sickness is not a disease. It is stress. But he does not understand this yet. He says, "No, doctor, this is not stress. This is real illness. Stress cannot make me so weak." I answer, "Stress is stronger than you think. Stress can destroy sleep. Stress can remove hunger. Stress can make your body feel very heavy. Stress can make you think you are sick when you are not." He shakes his head and says, But how can stress do this for many weeks? I am not mad. I say, you are not mad. You are human. People break when they carry too much load. The body talks when the mind is tired. Your body is crying because your mind is hurt. His eyes become quiet. He says, so all this time, I was not really sick. I say, no, your body is okay. Your life is not okay. You live without stopping. You live without resting. Your sickness is your way of living.
Still, he is not fully ready to believe. He says, if this is stress, then give me medicine for stress. I answer, there is no tablet for rest. There is no medicine for peace. You must choose rest yourself. You must slow down. You must learn how to live slowly again. For the first time, he becomes silent. He looks at the floor. He speaks slowly. Maybe you are right. Maybe I work too hard. Maybe I forgot how to stop. I move my head in agreement. Inside, I feel close to the truth, but I also feel scared. If he does not change his life, the stress will come back. If he does not trust me, he will keep looking for pills that do not exist. And so I ask myself, will David listen and change his life, or will he leave me and find another doctor with more useless medicine? David sits in front of me again. His voice is strong, full of fear. He says, Doctor, I came here many times. You gave me pills. Nothing happened. If you cannot help me, I will go somewhere else. His words are sharp. I feel his anger. But more than anger, I feel his fear. He believes he is going to die. He feels something dangerous is inside him. I take a slow breath in my thoughts. I know this is the moment. I must speak clearly. I say, David, listen to me well. You are not sick. You have no disease. What you have is stress. He looks at me like I am joking. He says, Stress? That is nothing. Stress cannot make me feel like this. I have pain. I feel weak. I feel empty. How can stress do this? I answer, stress is not small. Stress is very strong. It can change your heart. It can affect your stop. It can ruin your sleep. It can touch your whole body. Stress is like a hidden fire. You do not see it, but it is burning inside. You think it is illness, but it is your life asking you to stop. He moves his head again. He says, So I was not sick? I wasted my time here? I speak with strength. No, David, you did not waste time. You came because you needed more than medicine. You needed truth. Nobody told you before. You are not sick. You are tired, and tiredness can destroy you faster than many diseases. For some seconds, there is silence. Then he speaks softly. If you are right, then everything I thought was wrong. I believed pills could save me. I thought doctors could fix me. But now you say the cure is not in drugs? I nod my head slowly. The cure is not in medicine bottles. The cure is in your choices. You must rest. You must stop living like a machine. You must understand that health is not only pills. Health is balance. Without balance, no medicine will help. His eyes open wide. He says, So the problem is not my body? The problem is me? I answer, The problem is how you live. You gave your time to work, to people, to duties. You gave nothing to yourself. Now your body is shouting. It is saying, Stop before it is too late. He leans forward and speaks with fear. But what if I cannot change? What if I continue like this? What will happen to me? I stop for a moment. This is what he fears the most, and I know the answer is heavy. If he does not change, his stress will grow stronger, his body will break, his life will fall apart. But I ask myself, is he strong enough to hear this now, or will he reject the truth forever?
David looks at me and says nothing. His eyes look tired and lost. He finally says, "Doctor, maybe you are correct, but how can I stop? My boss needs me. My family depends on me. My friends believe I am strong. If I rest, I will let them all down." His words feel heavy, like iron chains. For a moment, I think he will refuse my advice. I feel afraid he will not come back again. I ask him, "David, why do you believe rest is weakness?" He answers fast, "Because strong men never stop. Strong men keep working." At that moment, I understand his real problem. His illness is not only stress. His illness is his wrong idea about strength. He thinks stopping means losing, but the truth is not like that. So I tell him, "David, listen carefully. Real strength is not working without rest. Real strength is knowing when to pause. Even the biggest tree will fall if storms never stop. Even a strong heart will break if it never sleeps." He becomes silent. Then he asks something I did not expect. "Doctor, did you ever feel like this? Did you think you were strong while you were breaking inside?" His question surprises me. He turns the question toward me. He wants the truth. So I give him the truth. I say, "Yes, David. Many years ago, I worked day and night. I thought my patients needed me all the time. I forgot myself. One day, I almost fell down. My hands were shaking. My mind was empty. I thought I was sick, but it was stress. I learned in a hard way. I learned that life without rest is not real life." He looks surprised. He says, "So even you felt like this? And you survived?" I answer, "Yes, I survived because I listened to my body. I changed my life. I chose rest. That is why I am sitting here today with you. If I did not change, I would not be here." For the first time, David does not argue. He says softly, "All this time, I believed medicine would save me, but now I see I must save myself." His words are strong. He understands that healing is inside him, not only in pills. Then he says again, "Doctor, if I stop working, I may lose my job. If I lose my job, I may lose my home. How can I rest if life will punish me?" His fear is deep. I realize his stress also comes from the world around him. I reply, "Yes, David, the world will not stop. Work will not stop. Problems will not stop. But you can stop for some time. You can rest. Because if you fall, you will lose everything anyway. If you fall, your family will lose you completely." His eyes open wide. He says, "So if I do not rest, I lose everything. But if I rest, maybe I lose a little now or lose all later." This is the turning point. He came for medicine, but now he finds a choice between fear and wisdom. David sits quietly for a long time. I can feel his thoughts. Then he says, "Doctor, I came for tablets, but now I see tablets cannot change my life. Only I can." His voice sounds weak, but true. I feel he is close to understanding. I decide to give him one last message. I say, David, listen. Life is not only for work. Life is not only for money. Life is about balance. If you give all time to work, you lose health. If you give all time to stress, you lose peace. And when health and peace are gone, money has no value. He looks unsure. He says, but what if I rest and my boss removes me? What if everything breaks? I answer, then think about this. What will break first, your job or your body? A job can be found again. A house can be replaced. But your life cannot be replaced. When life is gone, everything is gone. He breathes slowly and says, so rest is not weakness. Rest is protection. I reply, yes, and more than that. Rest is wisdom. Only wise people understand this. Only humble people accept this. I remember my old days again. I say, David, I worked many years without stopping. I also believed strong people never rested. But when I almost lost everything, I learned the truth. I survived because I changed. That is why I am telling you today. These words are from life, not only from books. He stays quiet for a moment and then says, Doctor, I think you saved me, not with medicine, but with your words. His words touch my heart. I know it is true. Sometimes words heal faster than medicine. But he asks again, Doctor, what if I forget this later? What if tomorrow I go back to my old ways? What if stress wins again? His fear is real. I cannot lie. So I tell him, then remember this. Every morning you must choose. You must choose life or stress. You must choose balance or destruction. This choice will come every day. I see his eyes becoming clear. He says, then I will choose life. I will rest. I will not wait until sickness destroys me. His voice is stronger now, but not like before. This is a better kind of strength, a strength that understands limits. I feel calm inside. I know he will not be perfect. Stress may return, but now he knows the truth, and truth is stronger than fear. When he leaves, I whisper to myself, medicine heals the body, but wisdom heals the soul. And I think, will others understand this before it is too late? Or will they still look for pills when what they really need is rest? We often believe that strength means working all the time. We believe rest is for weak people. But this is not true. Rest is not weakness. Rest is wisdom. Rest gives us power to continue. If we do not stop, our body will stop us. If we do not listen, our mind will shout louder. This story is not only about David, it is about all of us. How many times do we say, I am okay, when inside we are tired? How many times do we chase money while our health runs away? The message is simple but strong. Life needs balance. Medicine helps the body, but wisdom saves the soul. So ask yourself today, are you living in balance? Do you give time to rest or only to work? Remember, true strength is not doing more. True strength is knowing when to stop.